Alrighty, guys, welcome. This is your host, ID Jester. We're going to do a double header today, it looks like. I got a little bit of extra time here tonight, and we're going to get another game in here. So this is game number, what is this? Game number 19 versus the Washington Nationals. Split the first two games of the series. Let's get through the lineups real quick. Espinosa at second, Ankiel in center, Worth in right, LaRoche at first, Desmond is the shortstop. Mike Morris is in left field. Rodriguez behind the plate. Coors at third. And pitching today is Tom Gorzolani. He's a left-hander. And for the Cardinals, it will be Terrio in short, Rasmus in center, Pujols at first, Holiday in left, Freeze at third. Molina is catching, Puno is second, and John Jay in right. Kyle Laus, the right-hander, pitching for the Cardinals. Let's get things rolling right away here for the Cardinals. Oop, and we get a foul ball right off the bat. Espinosa, 255 average. God bless it. One of these times I'll actually get him in the hole. Here we go. All right. That's a 6-7. He's a switch hitter, so he's going to be left. 6-7 is a ground ball, second base X. That's Punto. He's a 2E12. 2-11 should be a good play there. And 6, 7, 8, 9 on the E12. Second base 12, no 11. That's going to be a good play by Punto. He's going to snare that and throw it over to Pujols at first base for the first out of the game. And away we go. Rick Ankiel. Washington with a 2-0 victory yesterday's game, or earlier tonight, actually. Max Cornelius is down front and center here watching the Cardinals take on the Washington Nationals. 1-9, he is a righty, 1-9. That is a strikeout, number one of the day. Strikeout, so good start by Kyle Lohse. And brings up Jason Worth. Another foul ball. Come on now. It's awful bouncy. It's bouncy. 1-2. Fly ball. That one's going out to Holiday and left. He'll make the catch. Side retired. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Lohse and Tom Gorzolani for the Nationals. He's a left-hander. I got to try to remember that here. Ryan Terrio. That's a 110 lefty. 110. That's going to be a leadoff double as that one falls in between Morris and Ankiel, and that one's going to roll all the way to the wall. A leadoff double, and the Cardinals trying to get something going early in this game. Colby Rasmus batting .216 on the season. That's a 410 lefty. 410 strikes him out. Just missed a normal home run. Just missed it. But a strikeout there. One away for Albert Pujols. Albert continuing his hot streak here early in the season. 361 average. Thanks to Max Cornelius for showing up. 3-7. He is a lefty. 3-7. Ground ball. That one's going to Desmond. Desmond is going to throw it on. No double play as we have a runner at second. Sorry, I got a little excited there. It's the ground out, and Pujols is out. He will stay on his base. It went short to first. So two quick outs there, and it brings up Matt Holiday. Terrio's at second. They're going to hold him on. He's a 14 Terrio. 6-9 versus a righty. 6-9 is a ground ball. That one's hit to Desmond. Desmond throws to the LaRoche. Side retired on the ground out. So that is a 6-3 if you're scoring at home. Nope, not 6-2. 6-3. Thank you. There you go. So the leadoff double goes nowhere for the Cardinals. We go to the second. Adam LaRoche is up. 3-6, a right-hander. 3-6 is a good column for him, and that is a walk. So leadoff walk this inning. That's not very good. He's an E-stealer, though. Not much problem. I think going to hold him on. Desmond 3-6. 3-6 again. Fly ball. That one's going out to John Jay out in right field. He's going to make the catch. That's going to be your right fielder today. Michael Moore, 1 out, 1 on. 4-6 against the righty. 4-6. It's a fly ball. Rasmus waits on that one and falls into his glove. That's a fly out to center field. 2 away. Ivan Rodriguez. 3-8 against the right-hander. 3-8. That's a good call. 1-7 is a single. That is a 12, though. That's going to be a ground ball, and Freeze is going to make the play and throw over to Punto. And that will retire the side. Rodriguez at bat will go to first. LaRoche will be out. And we're just going to mix it up a little bit. We'll go third to second for the out instead of just throwing everything to first. But it is another good inning for Carlos. David Freeze, 316 average. Go Cards, says Max Cornelius. Excellent. Got a Cards fan in the chat. We love that. Tom Gorzolani, lefty. 410, right-hander, 410, and that's the ground ball. That one's down to Cora. Is it going to stay fair? It's called fair, and Cora grabs that one, throws it over, and that will be in time. LaRoche makes the catch. Yadier Molina, 189 average. That's a 2-4 against the lefty, 2-4, and that one is hit well by Yadier Molina. Angel running back to the warning track, to the wall, jumps up and over his head. Home run, Yadier Molina, and he gets things started for the Cardinals here. And the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead on Yadier Molina's home run. Nick Punto. 3-4, lefty, 3-4, ground ball. That one's hit to LaRoche. He'll take it to the bag himself. And that brings up John Jay. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 3-4, 3-4, and strikes out John Jay on the curveball on the outside corner. Good pitch there. And that's going to do it for the Cardinals, but they do pick up a run here in the second. We go to the third. Carlos against Alex Cora. 4-5 lefty, 4-5 ground ball shortstop X. That's Terrio. 4-19 is going to be a good play. Now is there a 13 on an E33 for shortstop? E33. There is no 14. There's a 13, a 15, and a 16. There is no 13, so Terrio is going to make the play. Ground out. A good stop there by Terrio. That brings up the pitcher, Tom Gorzolani. Tom Gorzolani uses card number 1. Not a very good hitter. Carlos, 6'8", against, he's a lefty, 6'8", and that's going to be a double. 6'8" is a double. Wow. The pitcher gets a double into center field. A 1-out double, and the pitcher is aboard. That brings Espinoza up. 3-8, right-hander, 3-8. Ground ball to the pitcher. Ground out to the, let's see. Gorzolani will stay at second. Back to the pitcher and on to first base. So 2 away for Rick and Kale. Gorzman, the pitcher, Gorzolani, the pitcher, on second. He takes his lead. Rick Ankel, 3-8 versus a right-hander, 3-8. That's a ground ball. That one's hit to Punto. Punto throws, underhands it over to Pujols at first. And side is retired. We're just going to leave him on his base. Doesn't matter. So that is a 4-3 put out. And the Cardinals get out of that mess with the pitcher getting a double to start things off. He's not even a very good pitcher. But Carlos now has his chance against Tom Gorzolani. As a 4-9, he is a right-hander. 4-9 and 1-16 normal power home run. He's a W, so he has weak power. So no home run on the 1-16. Unfortunately, that one would have been gone, but Carlos does get a single. So both pitchers, I believe you get a single instead of a home run. If I'm mistaken on that, somebody in the chat or somebody will let me know. That was a great World Series against the Rangers. Lost my voice during Game 6. Good times. To be honest, I have never seen Game 6 or Game 7. I cannot bring myself to watch these. And even though I know who wins, I cannot bring myself to watch them. Just too much pressure on me. But Carlos gets a nice single. And if he would have had some more power, that would have been gone. Ryan Terrio, 1-for-1 with a double. That's a 5-9. He's a right-hander. 5-9 strikes him out. So 1 on, 1 out for Colby Rasmus. 0-for-1. 213 average. That's a 4-3 lefty. 4-3 fly-ball right field X. That's Jason Worth. He's a 2E9. A 2 and a 4. That might be trouble. A 2 and a 4. And oh, he just gets that one. F1. And a 13 on the E9. 13 on the E9. No 13. So Jason Worth is going to get to that one, unfortunately. Just barely. So that's a fly out right field. Thought maybe we'd get that to sneak in, but it doesn't. Albert Pujols, 0-for-1. Oh, Jesus Christ. That one jumped the fence, and I'm going to have to reach back here and get it. Yeah, I got it. All right. All right, let's try that again. That was a foul ball. All right. Pujols. Come on, Pujols. 3-5. He's a lefty. 3-5. It's a fly ball out to Worth, and he's going to wait on that one. That was a high pop fly. That's an easy catch there for Worth, and the Cardinals go down in the third. We go to the fourth. Jason Worth is up, actually, 0-for-1. It's a 3-8 versus a righty. 3-8. Strike 3 called. Nice slider in there that time by Kyle Lose, and that's one away. Adam the Roche. 111, righty, 111. Ground ball, that one's going to be picked up by Punto. Punto throws it over to Pujols in time. 4-3 on the putout. That brings up Ian Desmond, 0-for-1. The Nationals with 1 hit so far. 3-9. 3-9, not his column. Steve, right? 3 call. That is the third strikeout for Kyle Lose. And it's another good inning for Kyle Lose and the Cardinals. Go to the bottom of the fourth. Matt Holliday, 0-for-1. 1-8. He's a lefty. 1-8. Fly ball. That one's to Rick Ancal in center field. And he's going to make the catch. 1 away. Center field. David Freese, 310 average. 4-7 righty, 4-7. 4-7 is a strikeout. David Freese swinging at the curveball. Can't hit it, and that is a strikeout. There we go. 2-way for Yadier Molina. 1-for-1 with the home run in the second inning. Let's see if we can repeat that. That'd be awesome. 3-9 lefty. 3-9. That's a ground ball. That one's hit to Espinoza. He backhands that one, throws it over in time. Side retired, and the 4-3 putout. So we're cruising through this one here with only a couple hits for each team. Kyle Lose in the 5th inning. That's a 3-11 righty, 3-11. And that's going to be a single into center field. Rasmus can't get that one. It's going to fall in front of him. And a leadoff single by Michael Morris, sorry. He's an E-Steeler, so we're not going to hold him. Ivan Rodriguez. 2-9. Righty 2-9. Steve Reich 3. Another big strikeout by the Cardinals pitching. 4th strikeout of the game so far. Big strikeout there. Alex Cora. That's a 2-4 righty. 2-4. Ground ball to first. Just missed a double, single. Oh, everything is bad on the Ducom except for the 2-4. That's a ground ball to first. B. So Morris will be out at second on the B. Ground out. So Cora is going to be at first. Out at second will be Morris on the 1-6. Put out. So 2 away, and it brings up the pitcher, Tom Gorzolani, with a double already on the day. 3-2. 3-2 pops it up high. Pop fly. Pujols in foul territory. He's going to make the catch. Side retired. Popped him up off the end of the bat over to Pujols, and that's going to do it for the Nationals. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Cruising right through this one. Tom Gorzolani only giving up the 1 hit. The 1 home run, I mean, to Yadier Molina. Nick Punto, 1-3. He's a lefty, 1-3. Fouls out, and that one's behind the plate. Rodriguez throws his mask off, and he's going to catch that over by the visitors' dugout for the first out of the 5th inning. John Jay 0 for 1. 6-11 lefty, 6-11. That's a ground ball. That's hit to LaRoche down at first. He's going to take it to the bag himself. 2 away, and that brings up Carlos, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Would have had a home run if he had normal power. 1-10, strike 3 called. That is strikeout number 5 for Gorzolani. And we got us a real slobber knocker going on here, as it's 1-0 going into the 6th inning. Who will make the first mistake? That is the question. Carlos, he is entering his point of weakness. 5-7. He's going to be a lefty. 5-7, and that's a 1-4 double. That is going to fall in. Rasmus can't get to that one. That is a leadoff single. Espinosa is a B stealer. Not much chance to steal. And Kale is a C bunter. C bunter. We're going to let him go. If he wants to try and bunt, let him go bunt. Ricky and Kale, though, not the greatest bunter. Whoop, foul. Swings that one. Whoop, missed that one again. That's a 2-11 versus a righty, 2-11. And that's a single into right field. And John Jay's going to pick that one up. Espinosa. He was being held. So he's a 14. Minus 1 is 13. John Jay's a +1, so it'd be a 1-14 to go to third. Do they send him with nobody out, or do they just, you know what? I think with nobody out, I think you just take the single and go to second. So runners are first and second. Carlos in a little bit of trouble here now. In the 6th, Jason Worth, big strikeout time. 3-7, strike 3 call. Just what the doctor ordered. A big strikeout, number 5 for Carlos. We needed that one badly. So double play gets him out of the inning. Adam LaRoche is up. 0 for 1 with a walk. 1-4. 1-4 is a walk, so he walks, the bases loaded. Not what you wanted to see there, but defense is going to play back. The Carlos is now tired. Because he's given up the hits. He's given up 3 hits in this inning. Or 3 hits or walks. So it looks like they're going to have to bring in a new pitcher. You know what? They're going to let Only one out. They're going to try and get low. Nope. I think they are going to make a call to the pen. Let's see. Who did the Cardinals have in the pen? That's a great question. Kyle Lewis pitched a complete game in real life in real life, but I don't think he's going to do it in our game. He is tired, which means all the little dots turn to single 2 stars. With bases loaded, I think we're going to have to make a call. I think we have to. So Desmond's a righty, Michael Moore's a righty. So somebody good against right-handers. And that person is going to be Bautista. Where is Bautista? Miguel Bautista is going to come in. I think that his time is right now. So Bautista comes in with Kyle Laus struggling a little bit here. And one out here in the 6th inning. Double play gets him out of this mess. Bases loaded. Corners are going to play in. Corners in. 6'10", right-hander. 6'10", ground ball, third base X. Ooh, this is not good. Because Freeze was playing in on the play. So it's 17. 3 and a 17. 3 and a 17 is a G1. Let's keep that. And he's at E26 for third. 26. We don't want to see a 10, 11, 15, or 17. That is a 15. And I think, did I just say 15? 26. I did say a 15. That is an E2. God damn. Freeze. What do you? That's a G1 with an E2. Error. Batter to second. Runners advance 2 bases. Unbelievable. Freeze trying to throw the runner out at home. Throws it over Molina's head. That one ricochets into the corner. It's still rolling by the dugout. And that's going to be a 2-base error. And just like that, the fielder was Freeze on the play. Not what you wanted to see. So runners is second and third. Still only one out, and the Nationals have taken the lead 2-1 on the 2-base error by David Freeze. LaRoche at third, Desmond at first. Desmond at second. Defense will play in. Foul ball. 111, what is he? He's a righty. 111. That's a fly ball. Right field B question mark. So right field is John Jay's a +1. The Roche is a 10. +2, 12. +1 is 13. Do they risk sending them is the question. 1 to 13. Or do they let Ivan Rodriguez hit? I think they're going to hold him. So it's going to be a fly out to right field. John Jay gets it in quickly. It's not quite deep enough. So 2 away now. Can the Cardinals get out of this mess? Ivan Rodriguez trying to make the Cardinals pay here. 5-5 righty. 5-5. Oh no, that is going to be a double in the gap. 2 base and 2 more runs are going to come in to double. And that's why you don't send the runner when Ivan Rodriguez is coming up. He's going to get you 2 RBIs. And Bautista coming in to shut down this offense has not done it. 4-1 Washington. Cora's up. 5-2 lefty. 5-2 fly ball left field. Holiday's going to make the catch. That's probably going to do it, but they put 4 runs on the board. Some clutch hitting there just as they needed it. And that brings up the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 6th, down 4-1. Ryan Terrio's up. Not great inning there for the Cardinals, but you got to expect that. You can't go 162 games without giving up some runs, unfortunately. Tom Gorzolani, he's a starter 5, so he's already hit his point of weakness. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Ryan Terrio. That's a 1-6. He's a lefty. 1-6. That's a good column, but not a good result. That's a ground ball. That one's hit to Desmond. Desmond scoops it up, throws to first in time. One away. Colby Rasmus 0 for 2. Lefty up here. Lefty-lefty matchup. 3-5. Lefty. 3-5. Ground ball back to Gorzolani. He's going to underhand it to LaRoche. And in time. Pitcher to first. That brings up Pujols still looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 2. 3-7. Lefty. 3-7. It's a ground ball. It's hit to Desmond. Desmond's going to make the play. And we got us a 1-2-3 inning. Not what the Cardinals needed after just giving up 4 runs. Not to the pitcher. Throw it to first. There you go. So Gorzolani's due up, but they're going to make a change. Gorzolani will be done. He's only going to be able to pitch 1 more inning anyways. So who are they going to bring in to face off against Miguel Bautista? They're going to bring in Hairston Jr., I think. So Hairston Jr. Jerry Hairston Jr., actually, to pitch pinch hit against Bautista. 3-8. That's a single. Single, and the hit parade continues for the Nationals. So Bautista has not done his job. Espinosa 1 for 3, scored a run. Hairston, he's a D stealer. He's not going to go anywhere. 5-3. He's going to be a lefty. 5-3. That is a single into center field. Single to center, and the game started so well for the Cardinals. Is now looking grim. Runners at first and second, nobody out for Rick and Cal. 1 for 3, scored a run. And Bautista, you know what? I'm going to pull Bautista. I'm not impressed with Bautista at this point. We got the lefty, and then a righty, and then a lefty. So if we got a lefty in the pen, that would be the time to bring him in. And we're going to do it. We're going to bring in our lefty. 2 of the next 3 batters are lefties, so now's the chance to see if I can find him here. There he is. So Trevor Miller is going to come in. Left-hander. So Trevor Miller's in. Miller in. Rick and Cal, 1 for 3. Under first and second. Corners are going to play in. That's a 2-6 lefty. 2-6. 1-2 home run. It's not. It's a fly ball to left. Thank God. Holiday's going to make the catch, fly out to left field. Whew. Came close. Came close. Jason Worth. Let's see if he was against a right-hander, what that would have been. That was a 2-6. It would have been a 1-7 home run or a double. So good thing we brought the lefty in, or that would have been at least a double. Jason Worth 0 for 3. That's a 1-8. He's a lefty. 1-8. That's a 1 single, but it's a 14. So that's a ground ball hit to second. Only plays at first. Everyone's going to advance. Ground out. Worth is out. He's going to go to second. He's going to go to third, and it's going to go to, what was that? 1-8. 1-8. Ground ball to second, right. Second base over to first. So 2 outs, a big out there. Let's see if they can get this last out here and keep the Cardinals within scoring, within what do you want to call it? Within striking distance. That's what I meant. Runners to second and third. Two-way for Adam LaRoche. 0 for 1. Only batting 151 in the season. LaRoche is playing which position? First base. Do they have anybody that can come in and play first? Let's look. And anybody that's good against lefties actually would even be better. Flores, what does he do? Flores, he is a catcher. Ramos is a catcher. Nix is left field, right field, first base, but he's not very good. And Matt Stairs, he's a first baseman, but he's really bad. He's in range 5 E24. So I guess we're going to have to leave LaRoche in, even though he's not batting very well, and his season average is 151. 3 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 3 RBIs, 15 walks, 12 strikeouts. That's a 4-5 lefty. Lefty, 4-5, 4-5, 5-ball left field. 4-5 left field B. So run's gonna come in. Nope, it doesn't matter. There's 2 outs. That's right. Good. Whew. That's not a sacrifice fly. It is just a fly out. Thank you. Left field, and Holiday makes a catch, and the Cardinals do stay within striking distance here. It's 4-1 going into the bottom of the 7th. We get us our trivia time. Name the 5 pitchers who have won the Cy Young Award in both the American League and the National League. Name the 5 pitchers who have won the Cy Young Award in both the American League and the National League. I would say Roger Clemens and Nolan Ryan. I have no idea. Gaylord Perry, Randy Johnson, Gaylord Perry, Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens. Ooh, I was right on that one. Pedro Martinez and Roy Halladay. All right, so looks like we have as a new pitcher coming in. His name is bum 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 bum. If I can find his card, there he is. Colin Ballister is coming in to pitch for the Nationals, up 4-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. A few warm-up tosses, and we're ready to go with Matt Holliday, 0 for 2 on the day. 1-7, he's a right-hander. 1-7 is a double by Matt Holliday. There we go. Getting things rolling now. Double. That brings up David Freese with that huge two-base error. Cost 2 runs to come in the 6th inning. Huge mistake there. See if he can make amends for it and do something with the bat. He's 0 for 2. 5-4 righty. 5-4. 5-ball center field X and Cal. He's a 3-E2. A 3 and an 18, he's going to get to it, and 8, 9, 10, he's going to make the play. So fly ball to center field. I'm just going to double check that one just to make sure there's no craziness on the E2. Nope, 3, 17, or 18. And he made the good play. All right, F3. F3, I don't think is going to let anybody go anywhere. Fly out, runners hold. Yep, okay. So Yadier Molina, the only offense for the Cardinals today. His solo shot in the 2nd gave the Cardinals the lead, but since then, they've been shut down. 1 out here, 1 on. 4-3. Let's see, Yadi's up. 4-3. He's a righty. Righty, 4-3. And Yadier Molina, he finds one that's down the middle, and he's going to take that one. It is headed out. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Yadier Molina with his 2nd home run of the game. has just put the Cardinals back into this one. Yadier Molina, 4-3, right-hander, normal home run. No check, no questions about it. And Yanni's all the offense the Cardinals have got this so far today. 3 runs on 2 home runs by Yadier Molina. Nick Punto, 0 for 2. 3-3, a righty, 3-3, and that's a walk. So Punto's on. Walk. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. John Jay's 0 for 2. Punto, he's an E stealer. They're not even going to hold him on. Colin Ballister. It's a 6-4 against the lefty. 6-4. Ground ball shortstop X. Desmond's a 2E25. He's a 2 and a 12. Is a G1. 5, 6, 7 on the E25. No 7. So now we have to find out what the G1 is. G1 says, look at the chart. We have a runner on first. Oh, it's going to be a double play. It's going to be a double play to end it. John Jay, God, you're killing me. So ground out. You're out. You're out. It's going to go 4. We'll go 4-6-3 on the double play. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. All that matters is it's a bad play by John Jay. But the Cardinals pick up 2 runs and they climb ever so close. Trevor Miller, the lefty. And we got a bunch of righties coming up. 3 righties coming up. So Trevor Miller is going to be done. And we're going to be bringing in the right-hander. What are we in? We're in the 8th inning. It's going to be Jason Mott. Jason Mott getting a lot of work early in the season here. Jason Mott in. So Mott in against Desmond. 0 for 3. Scored a run. That's a 2-9 righty. 2-9. Strike 3 called. Strikeouts. Good play there by Jason. Michael Morris, 1 for 3. That's a 1-8. That's a single, though. The 1-out single into center field. Michael Morris, not much of a threat. They're not even going to hold him. Ivan Rodriguez, 1 for 3 with a big double. That's a 4-10 righty. 4-10. Ground ball shortstop X. That's Terrio. God have mercy on our soul. 3, 4, 5. We got a rare play on the, let's see, he's a 4 and a 15. Rare play on a 4 and a 15. 4 and a 15 is a G2 rare play. And we have a runner on first, too. G2 rare play. Batter lines a shot that deflects off the pitcher to the fielder who makes the play to first for the out. Runners advance if forced. All right. So it could have been worse. We'll take that. I guess it's just going to ricochet over off the mound to Terrio. He's going to throw it to first in time. Rodriguez is out, and he will move to second on the 6-3 putout. So runner at second now with 2 away for Alex Cora, the left-hander. 6-8 lefty, 6-8 walked him. 6-8 walks him. That brings up the pitcher spot, so Ballister will have to go. And they're going to bring in visitors. Bring in Matt Stairs. See if we have Matt Stairs here. They only have a couple. There he is. So Matt Stairs is coming in. Lefty to face off against Jason Mott. So Stairs is in to face off against Mott. 2 on, 2 out. Top 8, 4-3 ball game. 2-6. Righty, 2-6. Walked him. So walks, the bases loaded. Back-to-back walks there by Jason Mott. And that's going to be problems now. Jason Mott is now tired. They're going to leave him in. We're going to roll with them. Bases loaded. Bases are juiced. Mott is tired, but they're going to leave him in there because he's due up first. We don't want to waste another pitcher. Espinoza, 2 for 4, scored a run. Biggest play of the game coming top of the 8th inning. That's a 3-9 righty. 3-9. Single. The 3 column. Why does it have to be the 3 column? Single to center field. That's a 12 plus 2, 14 plus Rasmus, 15. 1-15. Are they going to send Cora home as well? On the single, they are. Are they going to throw it home? Yes, they are. He's in there, safe on the single. Damn. 2 RBIs. Single. And Stairs. I think it's an auto advance, so he's going to go to third. And Espinoza goes to second on the throw home, I guess. I think everyone advances. I'm not 100% sure on that. So Espinoza with 2 big RBIs. And that puts runners to second and third. Mott still trying to fight through this. Got to get it, boys. Got to get it. 110. Right-hander, 110. Rick Ankel strikes out plus an injury. We're not playing with injuries, but that's all right. Strike it out, and they get the 2 runs, unfortunately. And that brings in, unfortunately, the computer's made the switch already. That's going to bring in Drew Storen, their closer, coming in the 8th here to try and shut down the Cardinals. Cardinals have the pitcher spot up. One of the reasons why we didn't want to lose Jason Mott. So Storen is a right-hander. We're going to bring in Descalso. Daniel Descalso is coming in to face off against that right-hander. Descalso had a very good game yesterday. So Descalso versus Drew Storen. 6-3 ball game. Cardinals need to get these 2 runs back. That's a 2-9. And 1-4 is a home run. It is going a long ways. Daniel Descalso grips that one off the wall. It bounces around. He rounds second and puts on the brakes. And he's going to be in there with a stand-up double. Daniel Descalso's getting things going for the Cardinals here now. Now, let's see if they can continue this with Ryan Theriot. Theriot is only batting .234 on the season. He's due to get a hot. Now would be a good time to start that. He is 1 for 3 with a double. 3-5, righty, 3-5. Ground ball, second base, C. So Descalso is going to move up on the play. Ground out. Descalso is going to go to third. It's going to go 4-3. So Theriot can't do it. Let's see if Colby Rasmus can. He's 0 for 3. He's a left-hander against Drew Storen, and he did get a big hit yesterday against Storen. This time he hit it foul, as that one bounced right out of the box. Storen against Rasmus. 1-3, and that is a single into right field by Colby Rasmus. So Colby, whatever he sees off of Drew Storen, he likes it because he can hit it. So that's going to be a single, and Descalso is going to come in to score, and one of those 2 runs is back. Now Colby, he's a C stealer. They will hold him on. He's got a 40% chance, but that brings up Albert Pujols, 0 for 3, trying to continue his hitting streak. So Albert needs a hit here. 4-7 righty, 4-7 strikes out. So Albert Pujols not going to continue his hit streak. So 2 away, just like that. And Matt Holliday, 1 for 3 with a double. Matt Holliday does have 2 home runs on the season. We could use another one of those, my friend. 6-5 righty, 6-5. Oh my gosh, that one is hit well. Off the bat of Holliday, that's going into left field. Morris back to the warning track, to the wall, and watches that one sail over his head. Just what the doctor ordered once again. And that is the third home run for the Cardinals. And Drew Storen is tired. So they rocked Drew Storen both games that he come in. And now we have us a tie ball game. Here in the bottom of the 8th, unbelievable. Drew Storen with his 1.29 ERA, 5 saves in 6 appearances. 5 saves. He's now blown this one. Do you pull Storen? Well, with no one on, they're going to go ahead and let him stay out there. See if he can get this last out of the inning. David Freese is 0 for 3. Hits one deep, but it goes foul. So a great comeback by the Cardinals. 2 in the 7th and 3 in the 8th. Ties this up 6-6. 5-7 righty, 5-7, and 1-3 triple, but he missed it. It's a fly ball center field, and Kale's going to make the catch, and that's going to retire fly out to center, I think it was. It doesn't matter. It was a fly out. All right, so let's see. Now what are we going to do? What are we going to do is the question. What are we to do? So neither starter is going to get a decision in this one. And who's going to come in to pitch? It looks like the Cardinals are considering bringing in Mr. Salas. Fernando Salas, that is. Tie ball game in the 9th. Fernando Salas is coming in. He can face 5 batters, so Salas in. Where is he? Fernando Salas. So Descalso comes in, gets the double, gets the Cardinals rolling, and then the big 3-run home run by Matt Holliday. And just like that, it's a 6-6 ball game going to the top of the 6th. Fernando Salas, Jason Worth, 0 for 4 on the day. 2-9. Salas is a righty. 2-9. Steve Wright, 3. So Fernando Salas on the season, 2.08 ERA, 4 innings. Giving him 3 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Make that strikeout number 2 of the season. As he gets Worth the swing of the ball low and outside. Adam LaRoche, 0 for 2. Did score a run. 3-7 righty, 3-7, and he's going to walk. So that time, the walk. So LaRoche is an E-stealer. They're not going to hold him on. Pujols just keeps him close, but not very close. Ian Desmond, 0 for 4. Salas trying to get the Cardinals through 9. 2-7. He's a right-hander. 2-7. Ground ball back to the pitcher, B. B is runner out at second on the fielder's choice. So ground out. Desmond's going to get to first. You're going to be out on the pitcher to, we'll call it second. That's fine. So Desmond grounds back to Salas, and that's 2 outs now for Michael Morris, who's 2 for 4, scored a run Very dangerous hitter here. Against a right-hander, 1-2 is a home run. 1-4 is a home run. 1-10 is a home run. So I do not want to see a 1 anything. All right, 6-10. That is, he is a right-hander, 6'10", ground ball, third base X. Here's Freeze again. Let's see if he can get another two-base error. A 3 and a 19 is going to be a good play, and a 12 on an E26. Oh, there is no 12. There's a 10, 11, 15, and 17, but no 12. So Freeze redeems himself. Thank God. That's not a pop-out. It's a ground-out. And it's going to be Esmond is, yeah, it's just going to be a 5. We'll just go 5-3 on it. Doesn't matter. And you go to second. All right, there we go. So you go to the bottom of the 9th. And, oops, the Michael Morse, not Yachty. So Yachty Molina's having the game. He's having a game. His average going into this game is 189. He's now up to 214. He had 1 home run coming into this game. He now has 3 home runs. That's right, 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. And Drew Storen is out. And they're going to bring in Clippard. Clippard's coming in. Clippard, if I can find his card, that would be super cool. There he is, Tyler Clippard. Coming in for the Nationals to try and keep the Cardinals from walking this bad boy off. Yadier Molina, 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. Can he continue his hot streak for the Cardinals today and pull a victory from defeat? We shall see. Here comes the windup. 6-4 righty. 6-4 fly ball center field X. That's Rick Ankel. He's a 3-2. A 3 and a 6. We better check that one just to make sure. Center field, 3 and a 6 is a SI2. That's a single. A 3 and a 6. He's an E2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the E2. I don't think that's going to be a problem, but it's going to fall in. It is going to fall in. So Yadier Molina goes 3 for 4, 2 home runs, and gets himself a single into center field. He's a D-stealer. They're going to hold him on. Now, the question is, do we want a pinch run for him? Nick Punto is a great bunter, so we are going to probably bunt his ass over, I think. I got to bring out my charts. Where charts be charts? Here's my charts. So, even with the corners in, he goes from an A to a B sacrificer. I think we're going to do it. Nick Punto. Nick Punto, 0 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the pitch by Clippard. It's outside. Punto pulls his back bat. It looks like he's going to bunt. And yes, he does bunt it. 6. And that's going to be a good bunt. B6. Batter's thrown out by third base. Runners advance 1 base. So, sacrifice bunt by Nick Punto. It goes third to, well, we'll just call it third to first. Doesn't really matter. So Nick Punto does his job. That brings up John Jay, who is sucking wind today. Let's see who we have left on the bench. We have Berkman, we have Green, we have Hamilton, and we got Laird. Berkman's given the day off. John Jay's in his position. John Jay, huh? We're going to give John Jay his chance here to redeem himself. He's 0 for 3 on the day. 1 out here. Bottom of the 9th. Cardinals trying to walk this off and take this series. Let's see if they can do it. Oh, I switched off my dashboard. Let me come back to the dashboard in case any crazy fans are out there. Molina, he's only an 8 stealer. They're going to, or not stealer, he's an 8 runner, so very slow. So the question is, if we replace him with, who do we have on the bench? We got Laird. What's Laird's speed? Laird is a 1 to 9. He's just as slow as Molina, so we could put in a pinch runner and then bring in the catcher, but good Lord, that's like 2 positions, so let's just hope John Jay does it. 0 for 3 on the day. Come on, John. He's the lefty against Tyler Clippard. 1, 6, 7, 8. Righty, 1, 8. That's a single, but 1 star. Oh, you're killing me, John J. But you know what? Give him credit. He came through when it needed to be. Single. Molina's going to stop at third. They're going to hold him up. And that brings up a problem because we got Fernando Salas due up. Which means we're going to lose him if we don't score. So who do we left out on the bench? We have Berkman, Green, Hamilton, and Laird. It's going to be Berkman. We got to bring Berkman in. So Berkman in. And why do I have Jason Worth on my team here? Oh, did I screw this up? Yes, I did. All right, I put this on the wrong team. There we go. All right. Wait a minute. So who? Yes. So the pitcher spot is up. So I think we got to bring in Berkman. He's our hottest player right now. So Lance Berkman was going to get the day off, but he's been called out. And runners at the corners. Double play gets him out of this mess. Clipper trying to keep the Nationals from losing this one after having a 6-3 lead. Berkman trying to get that all-important last hit. Come on! 6-3. He's going to be a switchy, so that's no left. 6-3. 5-ball left field X. Left field is Morse. He's a 4 E3, so he might not be able to get to this one. Let's see. Come on. 4 and a 17. He's going to make that, no problem. E3, though. That's a 12. That's probably going to be a good play, isn't it? Left field. And, yeah, that's going to be a good play. So, wait a minute now. What was that? Shoot. I don't remember what I rolled. I went to left field. It was a B question mark. We could have Molina. Now, all right. We wouldn't send him anyways. I don't think it would be worth the risk. So we're going to fly out to left field. And Yanni's just going to have to stay there. Not the quickest of foot. That brings up the top of the lineup, Ryan Terrio, 1 for 4. Cardinals trying to win this here in the bottom of the ninth. Come on, Terrio, 1 for 4 with a double. I don't need a double. I just need a stinking single. Let's do this. 4-9 right-hander. Struck him out. We're going extras. Strikeout. Cardinals had their chances and couldn't punch it through. So Salas will be done. So we got Rodriguez, Cora, and then the pitcher spot. Rodriguez is a righty, then a lefty. I think we're going to have to go. We're going to have to go with Mitch Boggs, I think. I think we're going to have to go with Mitchell Boggs. Doesn't have the greatest of cards. So Mitch Boggs is going to come in, but he'll be on a short leash, I'll tell you that. Ivan Rodriguez 1 for 4 with a double. 10th inning. 2-6. Right-hander, 2-6. Fly ball right field. Out there is John Jay. He's going to make the catch. Right field. One away for Alex Cora. 0 for 3. 5-11 lefty. 5-11. Stay right 3. So good start by Mitchell Boggs. And that brings up the pitcher. Yes, that brings up the pitcher spot. Correct. This is shouldn't have brought this over yet. There we go. All right. So do you leave Clippard in? I think you don't. got to bring in somebody that's good. Looks like it's going to be Lance Nix. I mean, I gotta do this. Lance Nix is coming in. So Lance Nix, very good against right-handers. His 2 columns loaded for bear. It's a 6-6 lefty, 6-6 ground ball, second base. Punto throws it to Pujols and side retired. So Cardinals get through the 10th without being scathed at all. And they used up Lance Nix as well. Now coming out, Clippard's out of there. Lance Nix is out of there. Jordan Zimmerman's out of there. It's going to be Burnett is coming in. Burnett, if I can find his card. Sean Burnett. There we go. Sean Burnett's coming in. He is a lefty. He's going to face off against Rasmus, who's 1 for 4 with an RBI here in the bottom of the 10th. 6-6 ball game. Cardinals with 2 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th to tie this one up. Rasmus, Sean Burnett, 4-6 and lefty, 4-6 walks him. So Colby Rasmus somehow lays off that curveball. He's a C stealer. Probably they're going to hold him, but he's not going to go anywhere. Albert Pujols gets another chance at continuing his hitting streak. We thought it was shot, but he's going to continue his hitting streak. He's 0 for 4. If he can get a hit, that'd be awesome. That's a 2-7 lefty, 2-7. Nope, that's ground ball third base. Now he's going to Cora. Cora to Espinosa over to the Roche, and that's going to be your 5-4-3 twin killing. Not what the doctor ordered that time. 5-4-3. Albert, not good. Matt Holliday's good. He's 2 for 4 with a home run. One more of those bad boys. We can go on home, folks. 1-8. He's a lefty, though. 1-8. Fly ball. That one's going out to Ankel. Center field and makes the catch. We're going more innings. Free baseball for everyone out there. All right, so Boggs is coming out to face off against Espinosa's 3 for 5. 2 RBIs, 283 average. 4-7. He's going to be a lefty. 4-7. It's a fly ball. That's Erasmus. He waits on it. It's right to him. Good positioning out there and makes the catch. 1 away. Rick Ankel, 1 for 5. Scored a run. 5-6. Lefty. 5 walks him. So get that walk. He's a B stealer too. But only 35% chance. Yadi Molina -3. Huge. Jason Worth. He's 0 for 5. Worth with a 254 average. 5-4 righty. 5-4 ground ball third base. X and freeze again. Oh, buddy. Made that 2-base error earlier. A 3 and an 8. 3 and an 8 is a G3. And an 11 on an E26. And that is an E1. So 1 base error on David Freese. 2nd error of the ball game. Oh my goodness gracious. Every time he tries to redeem himself, he screws it up. Runners at first and second, only 1 out. Adam LaRoche, terrible bunter. 1 out, double play gets him out of this mess. LaRoche 0 for 2, scored a run. 6-6 lefty, 6-6 ground ball second base. That was to Punto. Punto underhand throws to Terrio over to Pujols. 4, 6, 3, twin killing, just what the doctor ordered this time. And side retired. Whew. 4 to 6 to 3. Wow. Big play there and big inning for the Cardinals. Well, David Freese is 0 for 4 with 2 errors on the game, so let's see if he can redeem himself by getting a big hit here. Send us all home. 3, 6, 7, 8. Lefty, that is a 3-8. 3-8. And he gets a leadoff single into right field. Leadoff single by David Freese. Not much threat to steal. They're not even going to hold him on. He's that bad. But Yadier Molina, 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. He's a B bunter, so corners are going to play in. C bunt, huh? You know what? Freeze is only a 10 run, though. Even if we bunt him over to second. If we bunt him to second, chances of him coming home are pretty slim on a single anyways. Well, whatever they decide, Rodriguez puts down the signs. Burnett, he shakes his head. Here comes the throw. Yanni puts the bat out and bunts. Oh, no, it's an 11. That is horrible. See an 11. Pops out. Runners hold. So, pops out to who, though? First base. Damn it. Yanni popped out to first. Oops. First. So, trick play there by the Cardinals, and it backfires as Yachty, 3 for 4, tries to lay down the bunt. Nick Punto 0 for 2 with the walk. Nick needs to hit. He needs to get a hit. 3-6, lefty. 3-6, that was hit in the gap. Rick and Kale, Jason Worth back in the corner. They're chasing that one all the way to the wall. Here comes Freeze. He rounds second. Here comes the throw by Worth. It's cut off by Espinoza. They're sending Freeze home. And here comes the throw. And Rodriguez applies the tag. And he is safe on the triple by Nick Punto. And the Cardinals walk this one off. Nick Punto with the biggest hit of his career. And the Cardinals go home happy on the triple by Nick Punto. Who would have thought it? And we're going to get the box score for you guys at home. We can end this one right now. What a game this one happened to be. Let's save it before I forget. This is game 19. Yes, game number 19. Let's read about this one. Yadier Molina smashed 2 home runs and had 3 RBIs as St. Louis topped Washington in 11 innings by a score of 7-6 at Busch Stadium. The score was knotted at 6 after 9 innings. St. Louis won the hard-fought contest in the 11th inning. David Freese laced a base hit after an out was recorded. Nick Punto came to bat and tripled, resulting in a mighty exciting win for St. Louis and the 33,944 hometown fans in attendance. For the game, St. Louis was out-hit Washington 12-9. The victory is credited to Mitchell Boggs, who went 2 innings, allowing no runs. Sean Barnett was hit with the loss in relief. Yeah, baby, there is the rest of our results there. Cardinals, 1 hit by Rasmus. Pujols, no hits. I think his hitting streak's over. Matt Holliday with 2 hits. Freeze with the hit. Molina with 2. Punto. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong column. My bad. Let's try that again. Yeah, Pujols, no hits. Holliday with 2. Freeze with 1. Big one there, actually. Molina with 3 hits. Punto with the big hit there, the triple to score David Freese all the way from first, even though he's slower than molasses. And the Cardinals walk this one off here in St. Louis. Your final score, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors by the Nationals. The Cardinals, 7 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors, both of them credited to David Freese. And sloppy play there by David Freese. Let's see how things shake up in the league stats. There we go. All right, so the Yankees, 4 games above Boston here. 13-3 record. They keep winning. The Chicago White Sox, 3 games above Kansas City, 3 above Detroit. Cleveland, 8 games back with a 3-16 record. Ooh, ouch. Cleveland, what happened, my friends? Texas wins again. They're up to 14-4, 4 games ahead of Seattle, and 4.5 above Oakland and Los Angeles. In the National League, the Braves had their lead cut down to 1.5 games by the Florida Marlins. Now just 1.5 games back. And in the Central Division, St. Louis now a half game above Milwaukee. We were tied going into this game. Milwaukee must have had the day off. So we're half a game up on them. And in the West, the Dodgers, 1 game lead over Colorado, 1.5 over San Diego's hanging in there tough. If the wild card standings, here they are, Boston and Seattle tied for that all-important spot, and Milwaukee would take the wild card if it was right now. So there you go. The St. Louis Cardinals, 14-5. Their home record is 5-4, and they're 9-1 on the road. Wow. They're 6-0 versus lefties and 8-5 versus right-handers. They're 4-0 in extra innings. Go us, and 4-1 in one-run games. And they're 8-2 in their last 10 games. And their best streak is 1. I wonder if there's a way, yeah. There's lots of statistics we could look up, but there you go. Exciting game here as the St. Louis Cardinals win again, and they take the series. 3 games against the Cincinnati Reds at home coming up next. Thanks for coming on by to Max, Cornelius, and everyone that stopped in. I appreciate it. We'll see everyone very, very soon. Until then, have a great day, and we'll talk to you very, very soon.